12 strange things condemned in the Bible. Number 1. A priest having a physical defect. Similar to the restriction on men with genital injuries approaching the altar, the book of Leviticus outlines physical defects that would disqualify someone from serving as a priest. This again emphasizes the importance of physical perfection as a symbol of worthiness before God in those holding religious roles. The specific defects listed may not be directly related to the ability to perform priestly duties, but rather served as a visual representation of spiritual and moral purity. Number 2. Marrying your close relatives. This prohibition against marrying close relatives served several purposes. Primarily, it aimed to prevent genetic defects in offspring, as the dangers of inbreeding were likely understood even in ancient times. Additionally, it helped maintain social order within families by establishing clear boundaries for marriage. Marrying someone too close could disrupt family dynamics and create competition for inheritance or leadership roles. Number 3. A man lying with a male animal. This verse falls under the category of immorality condemned by the Bible. Any physical act of intimacy between a human and an animal, regardless of gender, is strictly forbidden. This served to differentiate human behavior from that of animals and maintain a moral order within society. Number 4. A priest drinking alcoholic beverages while on duty. This law ensured sobriety for those performing sacred rituals. Alcohol can impair judgment and focus, qualities essential for priests carrying out their duties. Maintaining a clear mind was seen as crucial for performing rituals correctly and accurately representing God's will. Number 5. Touching a dead body. Priestly duties required strict avoidance of contact with the deceased. This extended to immediate family members like a parent, spouse, child, or sibling. The rationale behind this prohibition stemmed from the concept of ritual purity. Priests were seen as intermediaries between God and the people, and contact with death was believed to be symbolically impure. Number 6. Getting tattoos. The Bible discourages the practice of getting tattoos. In ancient times, tattoos were often used in religious rituals or as a sign of mourning in pagan cultures. By forbidding tattoos, the Israelites were discouraged from participating in these practices and reaffirming their devotion to their one God. Number 7. Trimming your beard or the hair on the sides of your head. This particular law forbade Israelites from altering their facial hair or cutting the hair near their temples. Maintaining a distinct appearance could have helped the Israelites maintain their cultural identity and avoid practices associated with other religions. Number 8. Marrying someone outside your faith. This law discourages Israelites from marrying people who don't follow their religion. The primary concern might have been preserving the religious identity of the Israelites. Marrying someone from another faith could have exposed them to different beliefs and practices, potentially leading to a dilution of their own faith. Additionally, it could be complicated to raise children within a specific religious tradition. Number 9. A woman wearing men's clothing and vice versa. The Bible prohibits men from wearing women's clothing and vice versa. This law might have served to maintain social order and clearly define gender roles within Israelite society. Clothing functioned as a visual indicator of someone's place in society, and blurring those lines through clothing choices could have caused confusion or challenged established social norms. Number 10. Eating blood. The Bible prohibits the consumption of blood. This law might have stemmed from a belief that blood held the life force of an animal. Consuming blood could be seen as disrespectful to the life that was taken. Additionally, there may have been practical concerns, as uncooked blood can harbor parasites and diseases. Number 11. A man approaching the altar. If his testicles are crushed, injured, or shrunken. This passage from Deuteronomy excludes men with certain genital injuries from performing priestly duties. In ancient cultures, physical perfection was often seen as symbolic of moral and spiritual purity. This law ensured that those performing sacred rituals were seen as embodying these qualities. While the specific reasoning behind the excluded injuries is not entirely clear, it might have been related to the ability to fulfill the physical demands of the priesthood or the symbolic importance of procreation and fertility in the lineage of priests. Number 12. Astrology. The Bible warns against worshiping the sun, moon, and stars, which was a common practice in ancient cultures. Astrology, the belief that the positions of celestial bodies can influence human lives, was seen as a form of idolatry. The Israelites were encouraged to focus their worship on the one God who created the universe, not the celestial bodies themselves. These were the 12 strange things condemned in the Bible. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.